Hello, Virgo. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly lying. We have someone secretly lying to you. And you're like, lying to me? I invented that. This. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. You guys don't lie. Huh. Alright, so let's have a look at who could be lying to you this time around. And then we can have a look at your tarot spread, figure out the details of that. There's logistics here. There's levels to this. Right? So let's have a look using the astrology reading cards. We will do your who. The who of it all. Back when I was something for the who of it all. For the who of it all. Me behind the mall. Oh my god. She's very sensitive with that copyright stuff, so I better lose myself in the shuffling. Okay, I'm looking for a copyright strike here. Here we go. Bought enough time. The first card you got is the Moon. Your unconscious, sensitive, inner emotions and responses. That internal dialogue, you know? Those inner feels. And the Moon in tarot is associated with Pisces, but these are astrology cards. So this particular moon is associated with Cancer. The divine mother. The divine mother feminine energy. And so we're dealing with somebody who's very sensitive. They may be lying because they're like, I can't cope with scenarios, so I gotta lie. Alright. Your next card. Sagittarius. I've never known a Sagittarius to be a liar, but you know, they will lie when they are trying to have a good time. The energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. There's growth. There's luck. Heck, there's enlightenment with Sagittarius energy because we have that whole I'm all wise and I'm constantly asking why. Why is that so? It's my black tourmaline. I needed it to keep me grounded, but it's actually giving me a pain in my chest. That's what happens when you keep it, you know, in your bra, and the bra's tight. You feel your circulation in your boob cutting off, and then you're like, wait a minute, and now I gotta rub my chest, and this is a PG channel? Oh, hell nah. And finally, we have, okay. We got Pisces. You know, I'm a Pisces. We don't lie. No, of course not. Virgo, you know we lie. Virgos can tell. Virgos can tell with the Pisces. They have it. They know. They understand the sensitive. They can see right through into every Pisces' insecurities. Virgos have that accurate eye there. Now, what's interesting about this connection is, although the Moon I mentioned isn't connected to Pisces in the astrology sense, it's connected with the tarot, and so is Sagittarius, with the planetary ruler of Jupiter. Pisces' planetary ruler is Jupiter and Neptune, but you know, there's a commonality here. So I feel like this person is lying to you in order to pass on some growth, some expansion, and it'll be, I mean, hey, I'm here for it. Both Sagittarius and Pisces are very spiritual beings. I feel like Sagittarius live it, and Pisces, they're always inspired by Sagittarius and in the way that they just behave. They're not necessarily from a Sagittarius trying to teach them, but this all leads to some sort of magical lying. Magical lying. But let's have a look at the tarot and figure out what the heck's going on. You know, why are all these coinkydinks appearing? You know? We'll have a look with the pre-Raphaelite tarot. Alright, bada boom, bada bang. Let's go. First card. Cheese! Did I do it right? Cheese! Cheese! 10 of Pentacles. That's a nice card to start. Then we have the Page of Wands, followed by the 5 of Swords, both in reverse. Then we have another 5 of Wands, followed by the Temperance card in reverse, which is, you know, associated with Sagittarius. So we got to double down on that Sagittarius energy, which again, Really, Sag? Really? You're out here lying? Somehow your lies are going to turn into magic. They're going to turn into good energy. Let's get some light going over here. Let's get some light. Where is this glare coming from? Please leave. Alright, there we go. Now let's evaluate your reading as a whole, because, man, sometimes it just seems everybody always wants to discuss Virgos. And I'm that person. 10 of Pentacles is telling me this. We're out here winning already. This person's already in the glory. This person may be coming down on a high. You understand a Pentacles high. Ooh, what? A lump sum of cash. Well, we have that lucky energy of Jupiter coming from Sagittarius and Pisces. This person may be coming into some cash. Maybe they're lying about that. Heck, I would lie about it. No, I ain't. I'm kind of broke right now. Meanwhile, I just hit the jackpot in the lottery. This money's gonna change my life. And it's only 200 bucks. So then we have the Page of Wands, who's in reverse, but he's facing that 10 of Pentacles. So that makes me go, okay, what's the mischief? What's the tea, sis? Why are you looking at my money? Why are you watching my pockets? Listen, we're setting this party off right. Let's hope that it's you that fell into the money. And this liar is pretending they didn't see it. Oh, what? You have money? I didn't even know. Look at that Cadillac. The Page of Wands is very active, very agile. Think of a little kid that has a bunch of energy, and then age it by maybe 2 decades. Page of Wands out here trying to explore, get in, seeing the success, wanting to emulate it, looking at it, maybe feeling a little jealous instead of like inspired. You know, you gotta curb yourself. You gotta prep yourself when you see success of others. All right? Whether this is your success or their success, this is the impactful moment. This is the impactful moment of the lying. This is the born date of the lying. All right? So then we go from the Page of Wands, looking over at the money. And then we have the 5 of Swords. And the 5 of Swords is cause for concern. Because it makes me feel like this person that's lying out here, you're going to have to cut them off. You're going to have to cut them off. And you're not going to be happy about it. Now, if this person is lying about money, they're lying about their gains, their visible gains. You know, they're not sharing the wealth. They're pretending it's not there. They're not really helping you out. It feels like it's like when you have a peer that's getting successful and you're like, well, you see me struggling. Can't you give me a reference? What's going on here? Feels like you got to cut your losses. Feels like they got to cut their losses. And you don't know it yet. Because we have the 5 of Wands here, and that speaks to competition. Alright, and what's sandwiching the competition is this idea of reconciliation. But it's not there because it's in reverse. And so this turns from reconciliation into obsession, or like a lack of faith, a lack of just like goodwill. I feel like somebody might even be stealing an opportunity from you. They might be stealing an opportunity. They might be stealing part of what you've accumulated as wealth, or what you like opportunities. This could even look like, you know, a job that you were going to apply to and somebody told you not to apply to, and that was their crafty work, you know. Then you didn't apply and they got the job, and then you're mad at them, and they're like, hey, those are the breaks, I guess. Reminds me of that season of Dance Moms where they're like, okay, we're gonna do a mutiny thing, and we're gonna like pull together and stick with each other and all this stuff, and then that Maggie or Melissa, I can't remember her name, she got private lessons. They said they were gonna do that. I didn't say I was gonna do that. I'm out here for number one. I'm trying to make my kids the best. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give it. That's how she got the superstars. Now, 2 5s mean two 5s call for like an uncomfortable transition. So, especially with the swords and the fire, we're getting some aggression, we're getting some fighting. Maybe you might get cussed out, they might get cussed out, you know, depending on what type of Virgo you are. Some of you guys, you're not going to cuss anyone out. I have to be conservative and hold myself together. I have to carry myself with candor. And then other times you guys are like, hey yo, F you guy. Depends on how much alcohol is in the system. You got that liquid courage for you. But all in all, 5 + 5 = 10, okay? Nobody can stop your blessings if you're thriving out here and people are jealous and they're trying to cut you down so they can get ahead, or they see you as competition, but they're acting like they're your friend. I mean, I feel like you would see healthy competition and then be like, okay, healthy, may the best man win. Whereas if the best man wins, the other competition is like, oh, yeah, may the best man win. Let me cut corners and go behind your back and, you know, do things in the reversal. Let me do anything to win. 5 of Swords is that energy. Let me cut my friend to win. Let me dagger you. Let me friend you up and then dagger you to win. And then when I win, I feel kind of bad at what I did, but still I win. Right? So I think that you have some type of liar that's trying to benefit from you in a pentacles way. So maybe job opportunity, maybe financial opportunity, anything on the possession forefront, anything on the lifestyle forefront. They're trying to get ahead of it. Maybe these, hey, there's a dog in this picture. Maybe they're stealing your dog from that factory, or I'm sorry, no, farm or whatever the heck. Where do dogs come from? But yeah, maybe they stole your baby name. Heck. Out here trying to act like they didn't see it, then bam, right in the kisser. And it's uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable transition. So you already know that it's like, okay, you knew what you were doing, but you're trying to act like you didn't know what you were doing, trying to play games. You're trying to play with the competition. And you know what, if we're going to be wise and insightful, then good for you, you know. But I don't have to be. So F y'all, all y'all. If y'all don't like me, blow me. This card is like, I feel like, you know, reconciliation can be somewhere so far up in the distance. You might even get obsessed with seeing them get their comeuppance, you know. Can't wait to see them fail. Can't wait to see them. And that's what you're waiting for. But after that happens, I feel like you'll be down for some reconciliation. Let me help you pick yourself off the floor. That's what you get for betraying me. You get that karma thing, right? So don't throw it. And I'm going to be watching you. You're going to be more like a friend of me than anything. You're not going to be my day one anymore. You're going to be, I have my eye on you, and I'm going to keep tabs on you, and I'm going to act like it's all horrific, like it's all terrific. But then, bam, I'm going to throw that 5 of Swords right back in you. And then, you know, then it'll be 5 plus 5 equals 10. You know how that 10 of Swords looks. You already know. That's 10 swords in the back, baby. You don't lie to me. You don't lie to me and try to steal my wealth or steal anything from me, because I got that luck. Or you have your own luck. You know, there's some intuition involved here. Some intuition involved here in this person. Maybe they scoped you out. Maybe they learned up about you. Maybe they acted very sensitive and nice. And then, bam, swords. Mental warfare. 2 5s. I'm sorry, you got some competition that is looking like a fake phony. They be lying, but not with their words. They're lying with their actions. Yeah, they could be lying with their words, but they're definitely lying with their actions and their mental play. Wait, no, their intellectual play. Like, oh yeah, no, hey, no, we're friends. Well, I tell you if there was something there. Hey, can you look down for a second? Yeah, sure. And then they delete that page or block that page that has the job post or some little diabolical stuff. Lele Pons on Amanda Cerny type if you know who those people are. But anyways, I don't know if you can hear that large buzzing sound. It's like 7 a.m. so I don't know why this sound would be happening. It's inappropriate, especially on a weekend. Yeah, and that's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like a personal reading, please check out the description for a link to my website, as well as a link to my Etsy shop. And, oh, you want to stop that noise now? I'm wrapping up the reading. You want to stop it now? Why? Fee what? Why don't we just carry this all the way through the end? Aw, my cat's sleeping. See, she's sleeping. She's not meowing right now. It's good. Should do readings in the morning more often. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.